Hello students. So in this video we are going to see an example number 13 in projectile motion. So read the statement carefully. A projectile is aimed at an object on the horizontal plane through the point of projection. It falls 10 meters short of the object when the angle of projection is 15 degrees. If the angle of projection is 45 degrees, the projectile overshoots the object by 20 meters. Determine the angle of projection to hit the object correctly. Let us say the object is at a distance x. When the angle of projection is 15 degrees, it is falling short by 10 meters. If the angle of projection is 45 degrees, it overshoots by 20 meters. So you have to find out the correct right angle of projection to hit the target. Right? So let us draw a figure for better understanding. Say A is the point of projection, B is the point which is to be hit by the projectile, say the distance x. When the angle of projection is 15 degrees, it is falling short of the target by 10 meters. So initial velocity is u. At an angle 15 degrees, it is falling short by 10 meters. Right? Now, if the angle of projection is 45 degrees, the projectile overshoots the object by 20 meters. So, when it is 45 degrees, it overshoots the object by 20 meters. So here again initial velocity is u is same, and the angle of projection is 45 degrees. Now you have to find out the correct angle of projection so that it can hit the target. Again with the same velocity. So the angle of projection alpha to be found. Say this is point C, the short of the target. Say point D, overshooting the object. Is it clear? Now, considering the motion of the projectile from point A to C. From point A to C. See the projectile on horizontal plane. We have formula for range on horizontal plane. R is equal to u square upon g sine 2 alpha. So here what is R from point A to C? Up to B it is x minus 10. Right? So it is x minus 10 is equal to u square upon g sine 2 alpha. Here alpha is equal to 15 degrees. Right? From A to C. So it is sine 30. So we have x minus 10 is equal to u square upon g into 0.5. Say equation 1. Now you consider motion of the projectile from point A to D. Again using the same equation, R is equal to u square upon g sine 2 alpha. Now what is R from A to D? Yes, it is x plus 20. X plus 20 is equal to u square upon g sine 2 alpha. Here alpha is equal to 45 degrees. So it is sine 90. So you have x plus 20 is equal to u square upon g, equation 2. So solving equations 1 and 2. So you have x minus 10 is equal to u square upon g is x plus 20 into 0.5. So you will get x as 40 meters. That means the object is located at a distance 40 meters from the point of projection, right? So once you know x, using either equation 1 or 2, you can find out velocity, that is u. Say from equation 2, you have x plus 20, that is 40 plus 20 is equal to u square upon 9.81. So that gives you velocity as 24.26 meters per second. That is the velocity of the projectile. Motion of the projectile from A to B. What is the formula? Range r is equal to u square upon g sine 2 alpha. Here r is equal to x. X is equal to 40. So 40 is equal to 24.26 square upon 9.81 sine 2 alpha. So solving this equation, you will get alpha is equal to 20.907 degrees. So it is the correct value of angle of projection, so that you can pick the